How would you feel if you couldn't be with the person you love the most in the world? Or if you couldn't be who you really wanted to be, just because it made a couple people feel uncomfortable? Right about now, you're probably thinking my talk is something about gay marriage and that it was legalized recently, or Caitlyn Jenner. And it's not. Not exactly. The thing which I'll be talking about is my opinion that everybody should be able to do as they want and be who they want, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. All right, so during this talk, I'm going to talk about two things. The arguments that some people have against what I touched upon at the beginning. Number one, be with who you want to be. And number two, be who you want to be. All right. Now, the main gripe I, and probably you guys, hear the most about number one is that Jesus hates gays and that the Bible says homosexuality is bad. And I'm not saying it's bad to listen to the Bible or anything. In fact, I think it's wonderful. So many people have found something to put so much love and faith into. I guess what I'm just saying is the Bible is a long and complex document with so many conflicting interpretations that you can find text to probably justify or unjustify just about anything. So, all right. So, I guess the question is, which one's right? Or better yet, which one's wrong? And honestly, I have no clue. That's not up for me to decide. That's up to you. It's up to you to decide which one you're going to listen to. It's up for you to decide whether or not you're going to be the person who hates people for things that they can't change because of a few verses in the Bible, or be the person who loves everyone and treats everyone the same because of the tons of verses that say to do that. It's up for you to decide which one's natural or not to you. Now, surprisingly enough, that's what I'm going to be talking about next. You know, the argument that's unnatural. You know, people being who they are is unnatural, because that makes sense, right? Like, just because someone's doing something different from you makes what they're doing unnatural. That makes no sense at all. Who has the right to say what's natural or unnatural? Now, no one. No one has the right to say what's unnatural or natural, because people are weird. People are going to like different things. People are going to do different things. Like maybe, perhaps, you, sir, you love Taylor Swift, but maybe you, ma'am, you hate her. But let's just be honest here. This is just an example, because who doesn't love Taylor Swift? But you both may like, I don't know, Miley Cyrus, whoever. It doesn't matter. What I guess I'm just sort of saying here is, you're going to like things, and you're going to not like things. You're going to have differences, and you're going to have stuff in common. But what I think is the differences are going to outweigh what you have in common. All right, so during this talk, I talked about pretty much two things. Two things, that's it. Two things. Now, you can take either of those things from the speech or neither. I can't really make you do anything. But if you were to take anything, I'd like for you to take what I'm about to say. I feel like everybody should have the opportunity to be who they are without being judged or being in fear of being made fun of. Because humans are weird. Everything that makes up humans is weird, from the strange, mushy stuff inside of us to the weird, awkward words that come out of our mouth to the weird emotions in our head. We're all human. No, we're all people. And people are going to be different. You can't change that. You're going to be different. You can't change that. You can't change you. Don't change you.